It's 5:30 in the morning. I'm in Florida for Playlist Live, and I want to talk about gender. This is a video that I've wanted to make for some time, but have not had the language or confidence to do so. But I want to talk about it now. Started sharing a side of myself with people in my life, like my everyday life, and it's felt really nice and really good to do so. And so I thought not only to kind of validate it within myself, but also to kind of just put it out there into the world and just continue speaking it because it is my truth. I would make a video. For the past 7-8 months or so, I have very quietly and privately identified as gender fluid. For those unaware of the language, basically I don't feel like a guy most of the time, but it's not really something that is like a rigid kind of identity for me. But I don't feel like a guy most of the time. I never really felt right referring to myself as a man. Boy, maybe, but never man. Never felt right. Seeing a Mr. in front of my name never really felt right. And this does, describing myself in this way, does that I'm not quite a man. I'm not necessarily a trans woman, but I'm somewhere in between, basically. For a long time, I've championed this notion of a different kind of masculinity, and all that's really valid and real and good. But for me, what I've realized as I've kind of become more aware of myself is that doesn't really encompass the whole picture. Is that there's more to it for me, and it's this. Is that I don't feel like a man a lot of the time. Growing up, I never felt like one of the guys. Never felt like one of the girls either. I just kind of did my own thing. I've always felt that way. And that's socially as well as with my gender. I've kind of always kept to myself and done my own thing. In the same way that when I was first kind of becoming aware of my sexuality, I was scared of how confusing at times it was. Gender has been something that's been really confusing for me for a bit of time now. In high school, I kind of partook in this performative masculinity, and you can watch a lot of my older videos. I'm deliberately lowering my voice. I'm the way that I dress, the way that my hair is. It's just all of that was just. It's what I thought I was supposed to do. It was not me, genuinely. It was not me. I don't feel like I actually genuinely started expressing who I was at like a holistic and internal level until I moved to LA, until I got out on my own. And that was just because I for the longest time, my entire life, I had been performing this role of who I was supposed to be. I know a lot of people may watch something like this and think, oh, you're just a little feminine, you're still a guy, this isn't a real thing. To me, it feels very, very real. And more than that, it feels right. You know, it feels right for me to describe myself like this, in a way that not very many things have felt right. As of right now, I'm not really like too worried about pronouns. He is still okay. I tend to refer to myself neutrally at any chance that I get, just to kind of practice thinking of myself that way, because it's a process, kind of unlearning a lot of ways to describe and look and see myself, because it is so ingrained in me. But there's a video I did recently. I think it was the one where I was like doing a letter to myself in the past, and I referred to myself neutrally in the video, and if you like find it and rewatch it, you can kind of see there's like this moment of like it's like I almost cried, like it almost just like burst out of me, just because it felt so good, you know, to look at myself and to kind of put the entire experience of my life into this kind of context and to realize how right it does feel. The gender box doesn't work for me, I've found. And it's something that I'm still navigating. So this is not a video in which I'm coming out and saying I'm extremely confident and rigid and I know all of the right things to say, and that I am now like super like good at this, because I don't think I am very good at this. I think I still have so much to learn. I'm not doing this for attention. I'm not doing this to put myself at like the forefront of a movement or whatever, because that's not what I am. I'm doing this because this feels like something that I should do, you know? This feels like something that I'm excited to do, and something that, I don't know, it just feels like something that I've wanted to share for so long, but I haven't been comfortable enough to do so. And now I am. Nothing really changes in my life. Nothing like at all really changes. It's all the same. Everything's the same. It's just this is a part of my identity, and it's important to me. It's very important to me. Like, I'm growing my hair out right now, and I've been doing so for like 8-9 months now. And as it's gotten longer, it's like it just felt like physically I felt more like myself than I ever have. You know, I wouldn't go so far as to say that I feel dysphoric sometimes looking in the mirror, but like sometimes it feels like a low-key version of that if I say I have like a lot of facial hair or just look particularly masculine. It just doesn't feel like it's me. It feels like it's somebody else. And as I'm getting longer hair, I feel like I'm seeing me. And that's all any of us can do, really. That's all any of us want to do. This side of my life that I've started sharing with people in my life, and now I'm sharing with you guys, paired with a bunch of other things going on right now, I'm very happy as a person. Like, I'm very happy as a person. I feel like I'm very living my truth. I'm out there just doing it, and I'm trying to bring that contentment and that desire and that fire to my artistic and creative life. And I think this video is a piece of that. I love you guys so much. You have always been so supportive of me. And I hope you continue to be supportive of me. I will do my best to be supportive of you from over on this side of the camera. It makes me very happy. I'm honored to be able to do this. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I am at Playlist Live this weekend. I'm very excited to reconnect with the community, and I get to be on a panel too. I'm very excited about that. Very excited about a lot of things. I'm gonna go wake up, because like I said, it is 5:30 in the morning, East Coast, and I just flew from the West Coast, so it's like 2:30 in my body. But yeah, I love you a lot, and I'm gonna go. Bye! I haven't uploaded for 3 weeks, and I've wanted to upload this video for 3 weeks, but I just haven't had the language or the vibe. I've also been busy at work, starting a new job, and all of these things, and life is moving really, really fast. But I'm here. I'm in Florida. This is different, and I feel good. And I appreciate you guys checking this video out. And I'm excited to just share and be me. Okay, bye.